Hi, my name is Ilaria and this story is called Dead Pets. We are gathered here today to put to rest Rosie and Jim. When our guinea pigs passed away, my little sister and I did the standard thing of squishing them into an old cake tin, and then we shoved that cake tin into a quick save carrier bag. We then held a very earnest but emotional funeral in our back garden. We invited every kid on the street, including Nathan on the end, that no one really liked. We are gathered here today to put to rest Rosie and Jim. Nathan on the end sniggered. My little sister went mad. Now, she was cute but terrifying. All 2 foot of her went into kill mode. She became all pointed finger and dangerous eyes. Yeah, well, if you don't take this seriously, Nathan, you can fuck off. She was 6, but had the mouth of a truck driver. We still to this day have no idea where she heard such language. My guess, Channel 5. Nathan on the end apologised and faked crying at the death of Rosie and Jim. Yeah, well, you know what, Nathan, you're lucky to be invited. Nobody here actually likes you, you know. She was very quick to remind him of that. The other kids attending the funeral half nodded in agreement. Truth be told, we didn't really like the guinea pigs, Rosie and Jim, or Nathan on the end. The guinea pigs were a gift from our errant father, the Italian. One afternoon he phoned us and said in his thick Italian accent, "Ciao ciao, I have 2 guinea pigs. You will take them, 1 boy and 1 girl." "Oh, hopefully not in the same hutch," my mum joked in her Scottish accent. See, they are same hutch, but they are a brother and sister." That is a nice idea, but I'm pretty sure that guinea pigs don't hold the same moral compass as you and I. I mean, they see something, they will try to have sex with it. I have many friends who think and behave in the same way. A year later, my sister and I did something very normal. We dug up the guinea pigs. Now, I know I should have known better being the older sister, but I was morbid and weak-willed. Plus, we'd been doing about the resurrection at school, and I thought, well, where do they go? Do they go to heaven? They must go somewhere. I had to check. You open it. No, you, Ilaria. You open it. Fine. I looked inside the carrier bag, lifted out the cake tin, pulled off the lid, to be met with a face full of green mist. Now, every time I'm ill or have a minor ailment, I immediately blame it on a delayed reaction to the dead green guinea pig mist. We started screaming and threw down the tin. We ran back into the house in terror. "Well, what the bloody hell were you both expecting to see?" My mum did not feel sorry for us. She's Glaswegian and takes no shit. She couldn't believe that she'd raised such weirdos. Now, turns out that guinea pigs don't go to heaven. What they do is they get you into trouble. Shortly after that, we moved on to having a cat called Chichi. Chichi the cat was another gift from the Italian. I remember the time that Chichi the cat got brown parcel tape stuck to her, which meant that when I rescued her by ripping off the tape, I had just performed my first bikini wax, aged 8. One morning we looked out the window and saw the cat sunbathing in the middle of the road. Spoiler alert, she wasn't topping up her tan. She was dead. Another dead pet. My mum went out and scooped up the cat and then just laid her out on the front garden for her children to morbidly stare at all morning. A few hours later, my mum went out to deal with the cat, but rigor mortis had set in and the cat was a bit stiff. My mum thought, I know, I'll use one of the girls' Barbie boxes as a non-biodegradable coffin. She was full of good ideas. Now, the cat was big. The box was small. She wouldn't fit. So my mum did the only thing that made sense. She snapped the cat in half to ensure a snug, albeit horrific fit. Now, I chose the wrong moment to go around the corner and ask for a biscuit. My mum's foot was on Chichi the cat's stomach whilst she twatted her feline head against the concrete step. Hello, love, will you pass me that box? I'll never forget the eye contact. You know what? The biscuit was not worth it. Now, I didn't want a part in this, but I'm such a people pleaser that I was suddenly an accomplice. Now, you might think that giving pets for presents is quite a sweet idea, but it wasn't. The Italian didn't do it to be kind. He did it to piss off my mum. Like the time that he turned up with a drum kit and a box of Haribo. He was always doing this, and my mum was terrified that one day he'd turn up with a horse. You know, we'd fall in love with it, it'd have to live in the garden. Oh, I mean, the horse wouldn't fit in a Barbie box, would it? Moral of the story, don't have pets, they die.